Welcome to the March 2022 Phoenix Metro Area Real Estate Market Update. I'm Beth Riebenstorff, founder of the Reby Homes team, and I'm happy to share the latest about our local housing market. With this chart, we can see active listings coming to the market and the change from March of 2020 to March of 2021. And then we can see the change from February of 2022 to March of 2022. So for the under 300 price range, it went from 29.89 to 11.08 in 1 year. And then from February to March, it went from 582 down to 536. In the 300 to 600 range, it went from 38.61 down to 16.76. And then it went from 23.71 down to 22.57 from February to March. In the 600 to a million, it went from 15.31 down to 6.84. And then from February to March, it went up a bit from 9.38 to 9.41. And in the over 1 million, it went from 16.64 down to 8.46. And then the February to March, it went from 712 up a bit to 718. I look at price per square foot from March 2020 to March 2021, and the change in price per square foot from February to March of 2022 starts with a 300 and under. It went from 145 to 170. And then from February to March, we actually see it go down from 179 to 175. And in the 300 to 600 range, it goes from 186 up to 214. And then from February to March, it goes from 245 up to 251. In the 600 to a million range, it went from 239 to 273. And from February to March, it went from 286 up to 298. And in the price range of over 1 million, it went from 442 to 532. And then from February to March of 2022, it went from 659 up to 675. And that brings us to our last slide, which speaks to how much over list price are they actually closing for. And it varies again by price range. But the important thing to understand is what is the median amount of overlist that it's actually closing for. For instance, in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, there were 1,298 that closed for over asking. The median amount over ask was $12,000. In the next price range of 400 to 500,000, the median amount for over list price was 15,000. Now, anecdotally, we're hearing lots of stories about prices that are 30, 40, 50, $60,000 above the list price. And in the higher price ranges, $100,000. And there's an important distinction. The offer may be accepted at, let's say, $40,000 above list price. When it actually closes, however, it can be reduced for a variety of factors. So, this is a really important distinction if you're a buyer or if you know somebody who's a buyer and is trying to get an offer accepted in this challenging market. So, knowing that difference and working with a professional that understands that difference can be the difference between being able to get your offer accepted or just continuing to shop and get your offers not accepted. Well, that's our real estate market update for March 2022. If you have any detailed questions about your situation or someone you're trying to help, of course, give us a call. We're here when you need us.